Well, I don't even know if you could hear me out there because it was so windy. But here's what we're having for dinner tonight. Encore Salisbury steaks. And then I'm going to make some buttered noodles and some kind of vegetable. I wanted to make chicken fried rice, but we didn't have soy sauce, so... And we're not going to go to the grocery store until next week, I think. We're trying to stretch out our grocery shopping. So we ordered something through the mail. I'm not going to say what it's something Bob ordered. But it's a box like this big, and it's inside of a box this big, and there was no padding in it at all. So it was flopping around in there. I don't know. So the other day I found, so there's this thing I do when we go on vacations, when we go on trips. I do a trip diary or a vacation diary, however you want to say it. Like each night I write down what we did that day, what I can remember. And I don't know. I'm thinking about reading some of them on here, but keeping out some parts, or keeping out... Two of my sons don't want their names on the internet. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. All right. I won't use names in it, or whatever. But I found the one when we went to Niagara years ago. And that was a fun one, and it didn't have some of the stories that I've told on here before. You know, I remember I told that story about going across we drove across the bridge to Canada, and there was a car that was broken down in the middle of the bridge right on the line. Anyway, I've told that story on here before. That was not in my notes because that's something that I knew I'd remember. I have a little bit of memory problems. And the other thing that I didn't put in there was one of my sons was yelling, well, I might have put that in there. One of my sons was yelling went through a haunted house, and he was screaming, you know, because some people when they go through a haunted house, you know, these amusement type things, they yell. Well, somebody came out from behind the scenes and said, "Excuse me, but if you're going to keep screaming, we're going to have to remove you from the haunted house." And we're like, what? I had that son that was screaming. He was between me and my husband, so it's not like he was gonna pass out from screaming or whatever they thought was gonna happen. I don't know, okay? I don't know what goes on in people's minds. But, yeah. So let me know if you want me to read some of my travel journals on here. Because I tend to, the thing is, like, I do journals every year. Well, they last for several years, but I keep like a diary, and usually the diary is just stuff I'm thinking about or whatever. But when I go on vacation, I'll take a little book, or sometimes what I'll do is I'll get postcards while I'm there, and I'll write on the back of the postcards, and then I'll clip the postcards together in some fashion, you know. I've liked that method because then I have pictures already attached. But those are more like, this is what we did, you know. Anyway, so I talked to Bobby today on the phone. He's still hanging in there. He said he ordered, he works at a convenience store, and he and Dave, they only have one face mask, and they both work. So they've been trading off on the face mask or whatever. I don't know. So Bobby ordered another face mask, but that face mask's not going to come for like 2 months. So then he ordered another face mask. And I don't know what to do about the face mask stuff. Like, they say that those disposable ones are better. I feel like, and I don't know if I should make a cloth one. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, but for like when Bob goes to the grocery store, because now in Pennsylvania, the governor's saying they want people to wear the face masks, which my husband and my youngest son, when they've been going to the store, they've been wearing the face mask. We're running out of them, the disposable ones. I mean, sometimes they can be re-cleaned. I think something's going off my video. Something was flashing. Anyway, they've been wearing those, but we're running out. And I was thinking about making some. Oh, I'm all confused in this conversation. So the governor, our governor, I believe his name is Tom Wolf. His last name's Wolf, okay, of Pennsylvania. He said that he wants all Pennsylvanians to wear masks when they're out, and that he's advising businesses to turn away customers who are not wearing masks. But then I feel like we get these mixed messages about the face masks, because some people are like, well, it's not really going to help you if someone sneezes on you. I don't know. Look, some of them say it doesn't work, and some of them say it does work, and some of them say every little bit helps, and others are like, well, it reminds you not to touch your face. I don't know. They haven't issued a lot of guidance on, if you make fabric ones, how often should you wash it? Like when you get home, should you just take it off from here and put it into something and wash it right away? Like, I don't know these things. You know, should you treat that mask like it's contaminated now? I've got lots of questions about these things. And I'm not finding any answers. So if you're finding answers about that, let me know. But yes, I've got lots of questions. Lots of questions about that. So other than that, yeah, we're at home. The dogs ate already. Oh, I told you what we're having for dinner. So that's all I got for today. I hope you're having a good day and taking care of yourself. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.